Often you wonder, God gives us this chapter and obviously he's naming all the names of people that took part in the rebuilding of the temple, and you kind of think, what's the point of these names? Sometimes you read these chapters and you don't know. Obviously they're not always the best in a public sense. They're not the most entertaining chapters, but you ever wonder why they might be there? A thought I have is, it shows that when they did this great work, right? They did this great work to rebuild the temple. We often think of, it was Ezra rebuilt the temple, Nehemiah built the temple. But then you see a chapter like this and there's name after name after name after name of people that were involved in building that temple. And you can see when a great work is done, it's not one man that does it. And even with Paul's journey, everyone's like, oh, Paul. But Paul had a lot of companions too and a lot of helpers. And that's why even in Romans chapter 16, it's often the chapter that's known of just these random names that he's just saluting at the church in Rome. But I believe that chapter is there to show us, hey, the church in Rome, the reason why that was such a successful church and they were doing such great things for God is because so many people were involved in the work there. So we want to think about that when we read chapters like that. It's like, wow, they did this great work. It wasn't just one person. It was because everybody did their part to make that great work happen.